Hello everyone, I said that a little too late. Oh well, I'm still trying to get used to this like 2-second delay in the intro thing. So, still trying to figure out like what the good best timing is to like say hello as I'm hitting the record button. So, actually that was a question that I was asked by one of my viewers. Do I record the audio after playing the game, or do I record it and the game? And the answer is, if you haven't guessed by now, I do in fact record the game and the audio at the same time. I think most people do that though. Let's see if I can break this woodcutter's axe. They could have picked up that feathered edge if I had broken this axe while I was in there. So, plus, I need wood anyway, so it's good to get this wood. Because if we want to do the Turi Town side quest, which we will. There we go, badly damaged. We will be doing that as soon as we complete all 4 divine beasts. Oh. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I was hoping I could at least cut the tree down. But nope. Boom. If we ever want to do Turi Town, we will need to have tons and tons of wood. So it's a good idea to go ahead and start collecting it now. It'll save time on the grind later. You know, it won't seem as long. It won't seem like I've been collecting wood as long in the episode if I've already basically got enough wood to begin with. So it just means spending a little extra time each episode to collect some wood. But that's okay, I don't mind. And I hope that you guys don't mind too heavily, because it would be better for me to do that. I still have not figured out how these dogs work. You're supposed to like give them food and then they like lead you somewhere, except that I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I would say leave a comment if you know how, but this is episode 65, and today, as of the time of recording, I think I'm uploading episode 36. I might have finished the entire game by the time this goes up. So, not entirely certain if leaving a comment now to tell me how the dogs work will necessarily help in the video. So, because like I do record these in advance and things like that. I'm actually like, I'm super enjoying Breath of the Wild right now, and so I'm just like recording Breath of the Wild videos over and over again. I stopped for a moment to record some Snake Pass, and then I did a bit of Rhythm Thief, and I'm back here doing this again. Stop, wood! Moment of silence for the wood that we have lost today. Alright, let's get going. Yeah, that's unfortunate that that wood literally rolled all the way down, but oh well, what can you do? I am trying to add a little bit more comedy and entertainment in. I know I'm not like a very funny person, ow, but I've seen like enough like other people that aren't like comedians to know that like, okay, really all I have to do is just think about what's going on and I should be able to come up with something about it, you know? Like, you know, the wood thing there just a moment ago. So, there's the wood. So, is there a Korok up there? It doesn't look like it. I imagine that there would be like particles or something. So But it seems to be perpetually raining here, it seems like. I'm noticing. Seems like it's perpetual infinite rain. I'm not sure why that is. I don't remember this area being permanent rain before. Maybe there's a shrine I have to complete near here that clears the rain? Honestly, I don't remember this area being like permanent Rainsville. You know? I like using arrows on those guys because you can just one-shot them. So, it's a lot easier to do that. Seriously, why is it just like... I guess it's not forever rain, because I see... It's just long rain is what's going on. Because I see the sun, like, a whole, like, 2 things ahead here. Stupid Yiga members. I really hate these guys. They really get obnoxious. Like Bokobo is badly damaged. Because these stupid Yiga guys. They don't just die when I kill them. It's like it's 2 Yiga members. It really is, you know? Like you never kill these guys. So it's just like these 2 guys. Just constantly attacking you. And it is so ungodly annoying. It really is. Freaking... Oh my god. See, all they do is just teleport away from you afterwards. Really freaking annoying. You can never actually kill those guys, and so they never actually go away. It's just really annoying. Yeah, okay, it's not permanent rain. I see the sun. It's just really long rain, apparently. This is a really long rainstorm. That's not a big issue, to be honest. Okay. Not sure how I managed to hit that with the royal bow and it didn't die, but... Okay. Whatever. Let's put on our sneaky set. Because we're going horse hunting. If we're going to go horse hunting, we need to, hey, Manhandla Bridge. Or rather, Manhala Bridge. But you know that's a reference to Manhandla, so... There are so many references in this game. It is almost ungodly how many references there are. Freaking Digdogger Bridge, Manhandla Bridge, Gleeok Bridge... Tarm, Labrina, Haladrum. The Phantom Hourglass Islands are all in it. Like, every Phantom Hourglass Island is in this game. You know, it's amazing just how many references are in this game. Like, I really cannot imagine just how much work they went in doing this. They're like, what should we call this? Hey, what can we think of that's, you know, something that already exists that we can call it, you know? Put in as many references as they could. You know, or maybe it's laziness? I can actually see that argument. It's like, oh, they just use names that they've used before. There's nothing original, you know? I can see that argument, but, if that is your argument, you're wrong. I mean, okay, yeah, that's your opinion. Opinions are never wrong. Because they're just that, they're opinions. So, you know, opinion's never honestly, truly wrong. But, I just don't see it that way. I don't see it as being lazy. It's, you know, like, oh my gosh. You know, if I've played the Oracle games, I recognize Labrina and Haladrum, you know? If I've played A Link's Awakening, I recognize Koholint Island. You know? Well, not island, just Koholint. There's an area in the game called Koholint, so... I'm doing a lot of wood grinding here, so... trying not to slow down too much with the wood grinding, but I really do need a lot of wood. So 58 is pretty decent, but we need, let's see, 1, 20, 10, 20, 30, 50. So yeah, that's 100. That literally is 100 that we need. So we really do actually legitimately need 100. So here we are, Safula Hill. And if you look ahead, you just might get a glimpse of the elusive and amazing and beautiful white horse. May not be able to see it now, but we'll see it here in just a moment. Assuming it's in the same place it was last time. This rain might not be, it might be like trying to hide from the rain right now. And so it might not be immediately here. I'm not immediately seeing it. Because right here is where I found it. It's probably hiding from the rain somewhere. The horses in the game are smart enough to try and like hide from like rain and stuff, which is cool. Maybe it's, where is it? It's gotta be around here somewhere. If I use my Sheikah scope, maybe I can find it. Where are you, majestic white horse? Wherefore art thou? Yeah, it was right here the last time I was here. So I'm really unsure where the white horse is. I'm definitely looking for it. I mean, that's what we're doing. Oh! How about that? Majestic and beautiful white horse. And as you can see, the white horse on its own is an entire, like, entry in the Hyrule Compendium. And so, you know, there you go. Now I can track where the white horse is if, you know, I wasn't right here and I wasn't about to tame it. I can also get another horse, and I'm gonna do that soon. Not immediately, but I'm gonna do it. Oh boy, here we go. Soothe the horse, soothe the horse, soothe. Hey, I didn't need that Samala stuff anyway, after all. Soothe the horse. Soothe the horse. Soothe the horse. Look at that. That majestic 5 stamina is amazing. Soothe the horse. Soothe the horse. Now we just have to run it back to the stable at this point, basically. And while we're on the way, we can keep on soothing it. Whenever it tries to pull away. Trying to slow down this time. Oh! Hang on, hang on. Calm down. You're good, you're good. You're really good. Honest. There's not a problem. Just, you know, go at your own pace here. Go ahead, calm down. You're good. You're good. I know you're a bit of a wild horse, but if you just listen to me, everything will be calm and everything will be beautiful. There we go. Just like that. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize that was going to lead you right into the... No! Listen, please. Please listen to me. If you follow me and you listen, all things will be good. Honest. I didn't even realize it was trying to like pull away right there. I just thought it was following the path. But it was not. It was actually trying to pull away. Stay on the path. You're okay. You're fine. Just run over this bird. Or not. Everything's okay. We'll get you some nice apples when we get to the stable, alright? Honest. Nice, juicy, beautiful apples. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Whoop. There we go. Just like that. There you go, buddy. Nom. And we'll just do this 3 or 4 times. And that should get our bond all the way up. This is honestly the easiest way to build bond, is by just giving them apples. Looks like you've caught yourself a new steed. Do you want to register it? Yes, gotcha. You sure? You sure this is the one? Yes! Max bond already. There's a registration fee, yada yada, you'll know all about this. Thanks. Enter a name for your horse. I know exactly what I will name it. It will be named Zelda. Totally original name. Yes. Registration is complete. Would you like to take your new horse with you? Yes. We'll take Twilight into our care then. Princess Zelda's horse! What? You brought the royal family's white horse? Well, I'll be. Grandpa wasn't lying. Son, you just made my life. Staying alive in this godforsaken land may just have been worth it after all. I've got a surprise for you. My grandpa handed this down to me. Now I'm handing it down to you. I present to you the royal family saddle and bridle, custom fitted for the white royal horse. Royal saddle and a royal bridle. Here we go. And it auto fits too. I love it. It automatically puts it on for me. The white horse the Princess Zelda rode. The one my grandpa told me about when I was little. The sight of the princess riding atop the white horse was supposed to be a beauty beyond words. There's no doubt about it. This horse is the grandchild of that horse of long ago. So beautiful. So pure. Royal White Stallion complete. Maximum bonds. That royal bridle and royal saddle. Oh yes, this is my favorite horse of all time. Let's talk to Picango real fast actually, because he can tell us more about memories. Check out my album. Do you know of this one? Oh, that horse statue. This is at the Sanadin Park ruins. Yes, there are some park ruins on Safula Hill in the northwest of here. You'll find this horse statue there. Oh hey, we're right next to it then. Painting is my passion, but even I can tell that statue is a true masterpiece. It's worth seeing at least once. Oh yeah, we got more than enough time to get there now. So let's head back to Safula Hill. If I had known that, I would have done that while I was there. So there's a thing. Hey, you know where to go. Zelda, let's go. So I'm gonna name this episode Zelda! Because of my horse. And people are gonna be like, wait, what? Clickbait! I'll admit it. Totally for clickbait. Was I lying? Zelda's in the episode. My horse is named Zelda. Just because you didn't expect my horse to be named Zelda. So yeah, apologies to anybody who did in fact come here going, wait, Serene's meeting Zelda already? What the heck? You know? Apologies. Because I already know that I'm going to call this episode Zelda. So, that is a guarantee. It would be nice if I could find the Sheikah Tower for this area and get the map. I don't actually know where it's at. It might be further up Safula Hill. So here's the thing. That over there is Satori Mountain. And we are going to go over there here in just a moment. There's something special up there. I have never personally seen it. And it's not there right now because the mountain's not glowing. But But there is a shrine there. And so we will head up there in just a moment. I'm going to stop up here because this is where our memory is. And then I'm going to just glance around and see if I can't see the Sheikah Tower around here somewhere. Hup. This is nothing. Okay. Thought that might have like a Korok seed. Sometimes the fountains do. But this one does not. Alright. So, I'm going to go ahead and go quiet for a moment. And you guys enjoy this memory.
Be sure to take the time to soothe your mount. That's the only way it will know how you truly feel. Your advice was quite helpful, thank you. And this little one and I are getting along quite well now. At first, I wasn't sure if I should outfit him with all of the royal gear. I thought maybe he should have to earn it first. But it works. He wears it like a true natural. I'm trying to be a bit more empathetic. Benefit of the doubt, you know? See that mountain? That's Mount Lanayru. It takes its name from the goddess of wisdom. Lanayru's decree is very specific. It says no one is allowed under the age of 17. For only the wise are permitted a place upon the mountain. I've prayed at the Spring of Courage and at the Spring of Power, yet neither awoke anything inside me. But maybe up there. Perhaps the Spring of Wisdom, the final of the three, will be the one. To be honest, I have no real reason to think that will be the case. But there's always the chance that the next moment will change everything. Tomorrow is my 17th birthday. So then I shall go and make my way up the mountain.
Alright. So, we now have an official age for Zelda at least. I mean, she's 117 now because of the fact that it's been 100 years. But yeah. 100 years ago, prior to the events of the game, Zelda turned 17. Oh yeah, I wanted to look around and see if I could find... There is a tower there. Is that the tower? No, that is not the tower. That is the next tower. That's not even the next tower. Holy crap. That's Hebra. Definitely not what I'm looking for. That's neither Tambantha or friggin... Actually, I don't remember what this area is called, to be honest. That was Hebra. Hebra is definitely not what I'm looking for. That's, yeah, I have that one activated. So that's the Gerudo Tower up on Spectacle Lake. Or Spectacle Lake. Spectacle Mountain. Oh, wait. I think I see it. I think it's right there. Let's see. Yes! Cool. Alright, so now we know where the tower is. Before that, I do want to go up this mountain. Because there is a shrine up there, and I'm kind of hoping that we'll get a view of the majestic creature that's up there. But I do have that pinned for now, so we can easily come right back to it as soon as we're done on top of Satori Mountain. Actually, that's one thing I like about this, is that this mountain is named after Satoru Iwata, which, rest in peace, sadly. I know it may not sound like I'm like, rest in peace, you know. I am truly mournful, but I really was. Like, Satoru Iwata and Shigeru Miyamoto are, or were, for Satoru Iwata's case, two of the biggest parts of my life, you know? Like, I grew up playing Zelda and Mario and not Metroid, but Star Fox. And those are all Shigeru Miyamoto, you know? And even so, like, Satoru Iwata had his hand in a lot of things, Smash Brothers in particular. And I grew up playing Smash Brothers. Holy crap, did I grow up playing Smash Brothers. Smash Brothers 64, Smash Brothers Melee, Smash Brothers Brawl. I loved Smash Brothers, and I owned every... Well, I didn't own every installment, because I never owned Smash Brothers 64. But I played every installment multiple times, and I loved every one. Hey, shrine nearby. Cool, I'm getting higher then. So Satoru Iwata, like, that's all I can immediately think of that he made. But considering all of the games I used to play as a kid, I'm almost certain that there was something else that he did. And so, like, you know, I grew up with Shigeru Miyamoto and Satoru Iwata, and to a lesser extent, Eiji Aonuma. I was already teenage years by the time I started playing, like, Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. So I can't really say I grew up playing them necessarily, but, like, I wasn't young when I played them either, so it still could kind of be considered growing up with them. But even so, like, I mean, I have played tons of games by Eiji Aonuma. So definitely, you know, even if this is not going to do anything, that's alright, I just wanted to get rid of it. Well, crap. I don't think I really have anything good for this. There we go. That worked. So even though, like, you know, I'll admit that I may not know a lot of games that I can, like, claim Eiji Aonuma on, like, he was a big part of my life too. And I know that they're in, like, their 50s, so it's going to be a while before any of them pass away. But at the same time, like, the very thought that these icons of gaming, you know, these people who have created, like, what it is today to video game, really, you know, especially Shigeru Miyamoto, it's sad, you know. It really is, like, that moment when we hear Shigeru Miyamoto or Eiji Aonuma passed away. I will probably be spending a few days in mourning on that, especially for Shigeru, because it's something hard to think about, you know, the idea of mortality, the idea that, you know, everything you know, everyone that you know, one day is just not gonna be there anymore. It's a scary thought, it really is, you know? You know? So, maybe I'm getting too sappy for you guys, you know? But this is my emotions, you know? I don't necessarily wear my emotions on my sleeve. Like, I don't show my emotions much because of my horrible depression. Like, literally near, like, suicidal. I didn't attempt, but I nearly attempted one day. That was when I decided to get help, because when I realized how far my thoughts were going, I realized that I was scared that if I didn't get help, that things were going to get worse. And definitely, you know, if you have ever felt that way, I highly implore you to go seek help, you know? I really do. Because it's so important, you know, to live. Even if you don't feel important, like, I'm nobody important, you know? I know that at the time of recording this, barely anybody really watches my videos, you know? And so I don't really feel like, oh, there's, you know, people out there that just watch my videos, and, you know, if I wasn't there, you know, their day would be ruined because they wouldn't be able to watch my videos. But at the same time, like, I know that there are people out there, you know, especially, like, I know my friend Brandon from work. I know that he watches my videos and everything. And so I know for a fact that, like, you know, if something bad did happen to me, like, I'm pretty sure that he would probably be very upset, you know? And I know that there's people who, like, read my webcomic, for instance, The Life of Alexis Perkins. If you haven't checked that comic out, I highly recommend checking it out. Not just because it's written by me, but, like, a lot of people I know have told me it's like, yeah, it's actually a really good comic. And I'm not bragging myself. That's just what I've heard. Glitch. That was supposed to fall over. Hello? There it goes. That was a bit glitchy. I cut the ropes and it's supposed to immediately fall, but something just kept it there for some reason. I don't know what. That was a bit glitchy there. That was hilarious. But you know, it just think about, like, you know, if you ever feel that feeling of, like, man, you know, worthlessness and sorrow and things like that, you know, like, I've been there. I'm still there, you know. I absolutely 100% completely understand that feeling. It is horrendous, that feeling, you know. And I mean, the other things that have occurred in my life don't... Oh, this is the freaking amazing Forest Dweller's bow. Holy crap, look at this thing. Like, wow, look at this. 5-shot burst. The Koroks made this bow for Hylians. It's crafted from flexible wood and uses sturdy vines for the bowstring. Its construction may be simple, but it fires multiple arrows at once. 5-shot. 5! Like, look at this. Like, blam! 5 arrows for the price of 1. Like, that is... Whoa! Like, that is amazing. It really is. You know? Sorry to break up the more emotional... maybe I won't end up having called this Zelda, because this is... I might end up with calling this, like, an emotional roller coaster ride. It's kind of become something much different from what I had thought it would be. Aww, it's not doing it this time. Last time I did this, like... Yeah, like, whoa, crap. Okay, I have to do that very fast. Or stasis. I just realized I could use stasis. Last time I did this, that thing just hung wherever I pulled it. So, I'm... Alright. I hate it. I hate it so much. Whoa. You know, but it's... Like, I'm just... You know... a dorky girl that likes to play Zelda, you know, enjoys geeky things, you know. I don't feel like I'm anybody, you know, super important or anything either. But I have friends. See? This is what it did for me last time. It just like hung wherever I left it at. That's so weird that it didn't do that last time. But like, you know, I have friends, and I know that my friends, at least they call themselves my friends. I guess they're my friends. Being what I am is confusing, because I don't feel platonic friendship the way that most people view it, you know? And it really is very confusing. So it's very confusing. Oh crap, why did you do that? I can't move you while I'm up here. Maybe I can glide over. Okay. Whew. You know. But just, you know, if you ever feel like that, you know, I guess just think that there is somebody else in the world that knows and understands that feeling, you know. And I don't know, I guess I just hope that my words help you help yourself. You know, it's something I have to remind myself of every single day, you know. Keep going, keep living, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm on 2 antidepressants, and it's not fun, you know. So, but I mean, it's what it is, you know. You have to do what you have to do to keep moving on, keep convincing yourself to go forward, you know. Even if you don't feel like you're somebody special, just know that even if you don't feel special, there is somebody out there. At least one person out there in the world. You may not know who. You may not know where they are. Maybe it's just somebody you know online. You know, I know. You know, I have this great friend, the Gentlemanly Rake, and he is a one. I'm like getting teary-eyed. He is a great person, and whenever I post something on Tumblr about like not feeling good about myself or feeling worthless or anything like that, you know, he always pops up and he's like, well, you know, I understand that you feel like that, but know that even if everybody else were to abandon you, you know, I think you're important, and I believe in you, and I support you no matter what. And it's I really am, like, I know I sound like I'm like laughing, but like that's what I do when I'm getting really heavily emotional, is I just I start getting really teary-eyed and I start chuckling a bit, and then after that it's just, you know, tears and happiness, I guess. It's a weird feeling, really. You know, just being happy. And I can't tell you the last time that I felt happy about myself and about who I am. It's been so long since then. It really has. So, you know, and just know, you know, if you ever feel like that, just know that there is somebody out there, somebody who knows what you're going through, you know, who you can talk to. You know, I always read every comment, and I always try to reply to every comment, because you're all so important to me. You know, even if there are so few of you, and even if many of you might not think that I really pay attention and really care, you know, I do. I may not know who you are. I may not know what your situation is, but I'm always here. I'm always willing to talk. You know, I've got 150 subscribers at the time of posting this video. I'm not a big name YouTuber. You know, I can be there and talk to you. You know, I know that like there's people like Markiplier who try their best, and more power to them, because I've seen Markiplier's one video where he was literally crying because he's like, I wish I could be there for each and every one of you, but I can't. And I want to, you know. And I feel the same way. I really do. I want to be there for all of you. I want to help you. I know this episode is going on for 41 minutes now, but I really just hope that something in what I've said here has helped you. If nothing else, maybe at the very least, maybe you go, wow, this girl, she knows, you know, she understands what it's like, you know, to live every day going, why do I live? Why do I keep going? You know? Because that is me every day. You know? Alright, before I start crying here, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode out. I really hope that you have enjoyed. I really hope that something I said did help you if you are feeling that way. And if you're not, I really hope that like you heard my words and went, yeah, this is important to say. So it's a good thing that Serene said these things and just kept the episode going. Because maybe somebody needed to hear that today. You know? And sorry, I'm trying so hard not to cry, I'm gonna be honest. Cause I just alright. If you did enjoy, please feel free to check down below in the video description for a link to the playlist to the series, if you want to get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. And again, leave a comment, you know, if you're going through something, just say so. Just tell me. You know, don't be afraid to talk to me. You know? So. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off here. So, I'll see you guys next time. See you later.